Yeah, I finally hit 10K per month, which was my goal since last year, and it's been less than a year. And yeah, here we go. Like in this month, it's probably gonna be about 18K per month if one more payment goes through. So yeah, it's been incredible. On January, I reached 13K. On February, 7K, and on March, almost 18K. And for April, it's gonna be like 10K, maybe more than 10K. So yeah, it's still fluctuating, but on average, it's more than 10K. And yeah, it's been consistent. So yeah, it's a long journey, but I can tell you how did I got there. So you remember my last video when I mentioned that I gonna keep sending proposals, and just get more clients, and also start creating like a coaching program and things like that. So, I was sending the proposals. I didn't stop sending them. Like right now, I'm not sending anymore, but like in the past year, like during the year, right? So I was still applying to jobs. I was landing new clients, and I was stuck at around between 3 to 5K per month, and I couldn't get through that. I couldn't scale it further, right? I couldn't see how things, like what needs to change, that everything would take off, right? So I couldn't see that, the way to do it. But I had the goal that I wanted to sign more high-ticket clients, and to do that, I wanted to learn about growing the audience and monetizing it, right? So I wanted to learn new skills, and that's what I did. I invested in coaching programs, self-education, and things like that, and that actually helped me to grow the client account. And we grew one of my clients' account from like 7K followers to right now is almost 400K, like over 300,000 followers on Instagram. And we decided to launch a digital product. The first one was a freebie, so we just wanted to collect leads and just to test the market, and engagement if people actually need that type of product, and so on. And we got really good feedback from the audience. They really liked it. We got a lot of comments and so on from the free product promotion. Yeah, so I was setting up the landing page, setting up the automation on ManyChat and so on for my client, right, in exchange for revenue share. And like if we get any revenue from that donations, right? Because on Gumroad, you can set up a free product and people can purchase it, or they can get it for free depending on any number they enter, in like during the checkout process. So we collected some cash from the donations, but that wasn't the goal, right? Account kept growing, and then we decided to launch a paid school community and to participate in school games. That was on November, and the community just took off. So since we already built the audience, we didn't promote anything. Like the free products was like just a few promotions during the year, right? So we started growing the account since January last year, 2024, and during the year, so it grew up to 300,000, like more than 300,000 followers, and across like all the platforms. So on Facebook, it is 400K followers already. So organically, we did not do any ads. So yeah, it's all organic. So since we had this asset, we decided to launch a paid school community, and it just took off. So we went from 0 members to like right now we are at 800 paid members. So we went from 0 to 30K per month in just 4 months period, which was mind-blowing. And because of that, so I was able to scale my agency. I was able to get more referrals, and I was able to improve my portfolio and to sign more clients. So at this moment I have about seven, 8 clients, active clients that I'm currently working with, and I'm also managing a paid school community. So we are growing it, I'm managing the support and things like that. So yeah, it's been insane, and that allowed me to scale my agency, to the revenues that I am currently at. So yeah, I mean, the path is very clear. So the first thing, you apply to jobs on Upwork, you sign the clients, and you improve your services. So your editing is on point, social media management is smooth, you have the system in place, that it doesn't take that much time for you to manage it. And the next thing is you just need to give it more time to find the right type of client that you can collaborate with, and you can grow their audience. And during that time, so for me it took 1 year to find that type of client, but in general, during that time when you are applying to jobs and you are just stuck, you are plateau in, like in my case it was like between 3 to 5K per month, right? During that time I was preparing for the success, right? So there is a quote from Grant Cardone that says, success loves preparation. So during that time when you are in plateau, right, nothing is growing and you just don't see a way, that you're gonna scale it but you don't know how, and it's just taking time and nothing is changing. So during that time you need to prepare for the success, and no matter how long it takes, you just need to stay, you keep the momentum. So in my case that was applying to jobs and working with the clients. During that time you just like improve the systems and learn new things, right? So in my case it was investing in self-education, buying coaching programs and mentorship about growing accounts, selling digital products, monetizing it for personal brands and that type of content, educational type of content, right? And that helped me to gain the knowledge, to help my clients, and to get the results, and everything just exploded, right? So yeah, so that's the path. It's pretty simple. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight because, yeah, it just takes time. So, and so right now I completely understand why people are building their personal brands. The type of clients that I'm currently working with, I'm helping them to grow their personal brand, right? They are creating the content, we are editing the content, we are posting the content, managing their social media. And I completely understand why people say that agency is good for cash flow, but if you want to scale it further, then you need to get into online education space. You need to create a digital product, and you need to grow your own following and your own audience. So that's what I'm currently doing. I'm recording these videos to grow my audience, to provide value, and I already started recording lessons, so I actually completed the agency blueprint. So if you are interested, you can find the link to my school community below. But what I want to say is that people are doing that because it's insanely scalable. Doesn't matter like how many people you have in your community, right? It doesn't take more time for you to serve them, because like we went from 0 to 30K per month in 4 months. With agency services, that would be insane, insanely very hard to do, because you would need to deliver the service and you would need to manage the team and everything. But with paid products, with social media, you can create a video. That video can reach thousands of people. In some cases, if the video goes viral, you can reach millions of people. And if you have a digital product, so in my case, that's the client business model, right? We can sell unlimited amount of memberships, unlimited amount of products, and it's just very, very scalable. So yeah, that's the reason people are doing that. So yeah, I hope it inspires you as well. Now I can touch on another topic: why some people reach success very quickly, and some people it just takes time for them, right? So it comes to one main thing. So that main thing is compressing the time, right? So if you do a lot of things during the day and you just like plan your day since the morning, and you you have a list that you execute, right? And you just compress the time, you just like deny everything else that doesn't support your goal. So in my case, I don't do anything else. I just work on my agency, and creating the content, and improving the systems. So that's the only thing that I do. Like, I go to the gym as well, right? But that's my focus, and that's what I do, right? So I'm not partying right now. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a car. I don't even rent apartments. I'm still living with my parents, right? So what I'm focusing on is growing my agency, scaling it further. That's the main focus that I'm going after right now. So once you focus on one thing, then creativity follows, because you just your mindset is always you're always thinking about that one thing that you're doing. So the creativity just comes because you're constantly thinking about that one thing that you're doing, right? So the creativity comes, but then you have to execute, right? So if you plan the day, if you have a list every day in the morning, what you need to do, number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on, right? Then you can execute it in order and manage the priorities, and you just compress the time because you just do more in a day than everybody else does, like in a week. So that's why some people reach success very quickly, and for some people it takes like years to get there. So like for me it took 1 year to get there. For other people, they get lucky, they sign the client since the first proposal, that they sent, like almost first proposal, right, on Upwork. But in some cases the business model can be different, but for me that was the path. So I hope it is helpful for you as well to see how did it went. So I'm planning to record more videos, so stay tuned, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.